A warm welcome to a warm, breezy day in deepest Oxfordshire, the 35th annual cricket day in support of Wellbeing of Women. An important cause, and as you can see behind me, the great and the good of the game are here, not only to play what should be a very entertaining game of cricket, but also to raise money and awareness for a very important cause.
This is the 35th event, cricket event for Wellbeing of Women, and it's fantastic. We get so many really supportive companies, individuals who come along and really want to raise awareness, raise money for the charity, and we couldn't do it without them. So I really cannot say enough how big a day this is for Wellbeing of Women.
There's some great cricketers here, Brian Lara, Mike Atherton, Justin Langer's here as well, Michael Vaughan right now, who's obviously my captain, so good to see. But yeah, I'm just here every year supporting this. It's an amazing charity.
Started when David Frost and I conceived of this pro-am idea. It was successful, the pros enjoyed it, they liked coming, so it's a formula that just seems to have worked and raises money. Yeah, how can you not like it?
You know, it's not about us. It's about the charity. It's about what work is being done between, starting today, tomorrow, next year, and then we're back here again on a Sunday morning. It's the work that's being done for 35 years. And I must, praise the organization for what they've done.
Wellbeing of Women is the only charity that organises and helps to maintain research and education and advocacy into every aspect of girls and women health, from cradle literally to grave. I don't think there'll be anybody in your female world who will not have been touched by something that this charity has done over the last 64 years.
For the last 2 years, we've been really building our education, raising awareness and our advocacy campaigns. So our Menopause Workplace Pledge was our first campaign. Then we launched Let's Chat Menopause, and over 1 million people have seen that campaign. But now we're looking at periods, menstrual health. We really want to try and normalise that. In the Women's Health Strategy, 96,000 people responded to the call for evidence, and a lot of them said that the issues that affected them were things like heavy menstrual bleeding, and that there just wasn't the information out there for them.
One of my passions as a gynaecologist for over 40 years now has been the observations that if I take time and trouble explaining to a girl or woman what I think they need to do to help them with their problem periods, or get them through a complicated pregnancy, or manage that transition through the menopause into a different part of their lives, when I explain it to them, they usually take the advice and they don't keep the information to themselves. They share it with everybody else in their life, including their next door neighbour and the people they meet in the supermarket or at work or whatever.
We've, over the years, funded projects related to the newborn baby and in particular the premature newborn baby that needs to be protected from brain damage from prematurity. And then very notably, we funded research that identified the link between the human papillomavirus and cervical cancer that led to a vaccine given to schoolgirls that protects them from cervical cancer.
If I go back to when I was playing sport, there was zero conversation about the well-being of women and understanding your sisters, your mothers, your grandparents, your girlfriends, the women in your life. Zero. And I'm not ashamed to say that I personally needed to do something about it to improve our family life. So there's no question, without being at these types of events that we've done here and that we've supported elsewhere, that I would be ignorant to all. So I'm eternally grateful.
I've got 4 beautiful daughters. We want to keep them healthy for as long as they can be. My mum passed away from ovarian cancer a few years ago. I've got my wife here in London as well. So my women in my life have been important, and anything we can do to get the message out loud and strong about the importance of looking after women, then we can't support it strongly enough.
For us as BT, as a sponsor, we like to get involved, and our purpose is we connect for good. And this is just one example of many things we do. So yes, we are sort of making a plea for other companies, other sponsors, other individuals to get behind charities, of course, because we all want to help where we can. But this specific one is a great charity. It's focused on medical research, advocacy and education for women and childbirth, basically, It's a difficult charity to raise money for because we cover so many different things, but they're really important to almost everybody. So it's a great charity.
What a fantastic, valuable and important day this is. We've heard so much about the work the Wellbeing of Women charity is involved in, not just the research that's so important and has been running for so long, but the education and advocacy that is now very much part of what the charity does, passing the message to all of us about all aspects of women's health. And on top of that, a terrific cricket match, an entertaining match that is still in the balance. The 35th time this day has been held is to another 35.